Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Politically Correct Ghana Lesson 304. Today being the 28th of June 2025, we want to look at the press conference, the presser of the suspended Chief Justice, Grandma Gertrude Torkornor. She did carry out a press conference this week, trying to exonerate herself, believing that she's so fair. She went to the committee that is to investigate alleged infractions against her. And then she comes public to announce her justification after having met the committee. All right. So we want to look at the chances of what comes out. We earlier on decided to wait for the verdict. However, as you know, once she has come out into the media, then we have to play the media game, which is not right, but we have to play the media game. We look at it from the likelihood, the possibilities or the possibilities of what will come out. There are three possibilities: the least likely, the likely, and the very likely. Okay, so then from the least likely, per Grandma Gertrude Torkornor's own statement, she wasn't fairly treated in the sense that the committee head, that is Justice Scott Poamang, shouldn't have been there because he's a party to the case. He's had the case before. That is the complainant's case before. So there's a conflict of interest. And that is the least likely because the Supreme Court itself has passed several other judgments. Conflict of interest have been raised against some judges, but it's been shut down. And they went ahead to rule. So Grandma Gertrude Torkornor, you shouldn't have even carried out this press conference in the first place. So the least likely is that Justice Scott Poamang would write that he is not supposed to have been a part of the committee. So he will want the president to reconstitute the committee. That is the least likely. If he does that, we'll applaud him, but that will be the least likely, I have to be honest. You've gone on from there to the likely. What's likely to happen is that you'll be exonerated of all the charges. The reason being that you have tried to use the media against the government, which the government is not the complainant. The government is not the complainant, but you use the media and then you've aroused public interest in your case against the government and against Justice Poamang, Scott Poamang. You have maligned Justice Poamang. Take note. And then virtually maligned the president of bias. So the likelihood is that they can let you off. They can let you off this case. But I would have wished that you did not even carry out a press conference. You have gone into the meeting, pleaded with your colleagues, Poamang, you're a colleague, and so I'm pleading with you, you cry, you weep. It's just indoors. Nobody knows what happens. Nobody would know what have happened. And then this case would have died down naturally. However, the most likely is that you'll be found guilty. You will be found guilty in the sense that one, Article 1468 says that it should be held in camera. That means that you shouldn't be heard in public. But you have made this case publicly known. You have held two press conferences. Two. Not one, but two. The first one you were told that no, was not right. The second one you have gone ahead to do against the constitutional provision, Article 1468. It's supposed to be held in camera, but you have made it public. So the constitution that you have sworn an oath of allegiance to uphold the content and everything in it, you have what? Breached it. So that itself is an offense. That itself is an offense. Then the oath of secrecy that you took, that is a second offense. You've made it public, so you didn't take any, you took the oath of secrecy, but you've made the account public. It means that no, you did not even measure how you go about your duty as a suspended Chief Justice or as a Chief Justice. You want to fight. Yes, you have the right to fight, but you do not malign people and expect them to be happy with you. You malign your colleague, Justice Scott Poamang, and you expect him to sit with you on the bench after the case. When he even frees you, you want him to sit with you on the bench? No. He knows that you hit him back badly. Just as you've openly maligned him, disgraced him in public, questioned his integrity, he would also look at it in that same sense, that he has to find you guilty. One, you've broken the oath of secrecy, and then the content of the case, if you have flouted any of them, he will have to jail you if it's a jailable offense, or fine you if it's a finable offense. Because if he doesn't do that against you, you hit him back. That's natural. You will hit him back. If he lets you go back to that bench as the Chief Justice, you will make sure that he goes down in disgrace and you finish him. So he would also stand and then fight you off. So that's your own cup of tea, something you shouldn't have done. Second bit is that whatever recommendation that they write to the president, you have maligned the president. You've made him lose face before public. This is someone who has been voted in about 8 months ago or 7 months ago, and he has goodwill, but you are trying to tarnish his goodwill before the publics. His reputation before the public, you want to finish it off. His personal integrity, you want to finish it. He will not let you go. He will hit you back badly. And so, if I were you, I'll pack and be going, because the most likely is that you'll be fired. And then pray that you don't get jailed or fined, because with that, you don't get any other office in Ghana, public office in Ghana anymore. Recall when we started this video that Nigeria, they banned the Chief Justice from public office for 10 years. The name is Said Kwame Afagula. I wish you well. When this is the head that wears the crown, they normally will say, I know it's difficult on you and it can be frustrating, emotionally burning, and burnout will happen. But please, Grandma Gertrude Torkornor, calm down. Accept your fate. Easy does it. Take it as easy does it. Accept your fate and move on.